Welcome to Radiant Reiki with Carol. My name is Carol, and this channel is about all things spiritual. Today, we're going to be talking about connecting with your angels. Remember, if any of this information is of benefit to you, please like, share, and subscribe. And it helps the algorithm help my channel grow, and so that other people can find my channel. I'd really like it if you'd make a comment about how angels have communicated with you. I would love to hear that. I love reading all your comments, so please do that. I'd love to hear a comment from you. So, connecting with your angels. Your angels really want to connect with you. They want you to talk to them, and they want to be able to talk to you and give you answers. But they are not allowed to do that unless you ask. So you have to invite them in and tell them, yes, I'd like to hear from you. I want you to help me with this situation. Please help me with this situation. And then they're allowed to help. If you don't ask, they can't help. Now, there are many people that believe that you should only talk to those angels or ask things when it's a life or death situation. No. They want you to ask about all the things. They know that life is a little hard down here on earth, and they want to help you through it all. So please don't hesitate to invite them in on everything. They really want to hear from you. But you have to ask, or else they can't. So one way, hearing back from the angels might look differently to different people. I did a previous video, my previous video on communication with heaven talks about some of the signs you might get from your angels or deceased loved ones. So make sure you refer to that also, because that gives you a whole lot more signs that I'm going to give you today. I'm going to give you just a few. One of the signs that you're connecting with your angels is chills. I get chills when if I ask a question and is that you, Mom, or something like that, I will get chills. Now, chills are like when your hair stands up on end, that kind of thing, or it could be just a whole body tingling kind of thing. It just depends on what it is for you. You might ask your angels how they want to work with you. I also get a warmth on my neck and upper back, like someone's up in heaven or something has their hand on my back. So I know, they're here, So ask them how they're going to work with you. That's one way they work with me. And another way they work with me is by making me cry. Now, I'm not crying because I'm getting emotional. It's not like that. I'm not emotional. But if I'm giving a message to someone and I start to cry, boom, I know that message is the truth. So they always make me cry when someone else is giving me a message. They make me cry because it's a very obvious sign. And I like that because I like obvious things. I don't want to be guessing. So if I'm crying, I know that whatever they're saying is the truth. The person either saying it to me or I'm saying it to them, or maybe even I'll hear it on TV. You never know. Sometimes it's like, whoa, they'll send a message through someone on TV. You just never know. Another way I hear back is by automatic writing. So I sit down and I write a question out from my angels, and I clear my mind, and I just start writing the answer. It just starts coming. Now that works for me. It may not work for everybody, but it might be worth a try. The answers I get are sometimes in my language. I mean, it's always in English, but sometimes in the way I talk, and sometimes it's not. So when it's definitely not, then I know for sure that's from the angels. Otherwise, it's could be them, could not be. You just don't know. So you'll be surprised how sometimes the answers will just come right out of your pen. Another thing to do is work with oracle cards. Oracle cards there are many different kinds. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read these to you. Here are some of the oracle cards that I like to use from my angels. I have many. This is just 5, right? 5 decks right here, but I have a whole lot more. I did automatic writing on this particular video today. Like, what do you want me to tell everybody about connecting with the angels? So they're the ones that even chose the topic. So they said we can work with any oracle deck or tarot deck. We can work with any of them. So whatever ones you feel comfortable with. So you can go to a metaphysical store, and you can, they have tester decks where you can actually look inside the decks and see what the cards look like. But whichever oracle decks or tarot decks that you are attracted to, those are the ones for you. Okay, so just use your intuition. Here's one of them. It's called Daily Guidance from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. These are both very cool. This one is Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. This one is the Angel Oracle Deck by Kyle Gray. And this one is Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards by Kyle Gray also. So this is a little Native American vibe there. Each of these has books that come with them that explain each card. So the Angel Answer card, I use this one like if I have a specific question that I need an answer to. They've got all sorts of different answers here, like yes, no, reconsider, wait, maybe next year, give it time, it'll be in a month, things like that. So that actually gives you answers. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to share, I think I'll share this one, the Daily Guidance from Angels. Let's do that one. What do I need to, you have to knock 3 times on the deck and then shuffle them. I like to shuffle them like this. You can shuffle them like cards. You can shuffle them any way you want. I don't like to do it like cards for me because then it bends my cards and I'm kind of weird about that. Okay, so I got to ask, all right, what do I need to know, angels? What would you like to tell me today, or anybody watching? Trustworthy guidance. Okay, you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Woohoo! Yay me! Here's another one. Look, oh, that's what this one looks like. And then this one, I was also sticking up, so I grabbed that one as well. And this says, Shower of Abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. Some people have a hard time accepting abundance. They were taught maybe from childhood that, you don't really deserve that, As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So this one, in addition to the message that's right on the card, they also have a book. Let's look at Shower of Abundance. That's 85. This card is a sign that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. The more you can listen to and follow your gut feelings right now, the quicker you'll experience improvements in your financial situation. Yay! I hope that one's for me. Yay! If it's for you, yay! So that's this deck. Let me do one from this deck. This is Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So again, you knock them 3 times between each question. What do I need to know today? Or what does anyone who's watching need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, I don't know which one you want me to take there. What do I need to know? This one was sticking out. All right, this one says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. I think we could all use that, right? We could all use a little meditation. Okay, so the name of this angel is Layla. And so we can look up Layla. I think it's all alphabetical in this one. Yes. So, additional message. Your life has been noisy lately, and you need to escape into a place of natural tranquility. It is time for you to be alone in nature, even if it is just for a brief while. You don't need others' permission to take care of your soul in this way. Simply plan your sojourn and then follow through on those plans. Once you are alone in nature, allow your mind to wander wherever it wants to go. Notice your thoughts and feelings and perhaps write them down. After a time, speak aloud or silently to the nature angels that surround you. Ask them to clear your body and aura of any stress that may have you may have absorbed. Then meditate and pray about your desires and intentions. Prayers are amplified by the power of nature. And you will feel very refreshed when you return home. There you go. We could all do that. That's probably for all of us, I'm thinking. Okay, so thank you, angels, for that message. I appreciate that. So these are just a few of the decks that you can use, or tarot if that works for you. One thing they want you to know is a small voice. They use a small voice. So their voice, here's an example. They never talk loud in your head, and they are never going to be negative towards you. So they're going to, here's an example. Sometimes I hear in my head, you might want to take a sweater. And it's just as quiet as that. You might want to take a sweater, right? And I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to need a sweater. It says it's going to be 80 degrees. I'm not going to need a sweater. Forget it. I don't need to go. So then I don't listen, right? Every freaking time I need a sweater. When they say to take a sweater, they were right. So, but it's never a loud one. It's always, you might want to take a sweater. Just listen to that little tiny voice, because that's from the angels. So remember that. It's never anything that's mean to you or saying something, of course you're not going to blah, blah, blah. That's not from them. That's from your own ego, okay? You can also write requests on paper and then ask for signs, like the ones on my previous video. Ask for a sign about the answer in the next day or two. So chances are the next morning you might wake up, and in that morning time, right when you first wake up, is if you don't go straight for your phone or anything else. If you can just wait and see what you get, you might get some answers to any questions that you've been working on, or you might get clarity on a situation. Another tool they like to use is the pendulum. This is what my pendulum looks like. It's not very fancy, my pendulum. This is something you can also get at the metaphysical store. You can ask yes or no questions of your pendulum and ask the angels to come in who are here for your highest good. We don't want anybody just flying by who's going to answer your question. You want the angels who are here for your highest good. So what I do is put a Post-it note on my paper, and the way my pendulum works, again, your pendulum could work with you differently. It's up to you and your guides. I put a Post-it note, and it goes this way if it's a yes, and it goes this way if it's a no. Sometimes it goes around and around. That means it could go either way, but usually it ends up with a yes or no. like that. See that? It could also just stay still. If it stays still, then you're not meant to know the answer to this, or it's not ready yet. They're cooking on it. They're working on it. I don't know. So this is a really fun tool also if you want to ask yes or no questions. And again, these are at metaphysical stores, and some of them are beautiful. I mean, woo, just find one that you're attracted to, right? That one was a gift, so I'm happy that I got it. Angels are all around us, and they want you to ask about just the little things as well as the big things, okay? So, for example, one time I got invited to a party, and I wasn't sure I wanted to go because it was on a Sunday, and I like to watch my football teams on Sundays. But this was later in the day, and I could watch my team, but then I wasn't sure. I might be too tired, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't sure I wanted to go, right? So I asked my angels, is this something I should do? And they said yes. So, and it's again, a little voice. Yes, you should go. And I'm like, really? Because, you think it's going to be the same as what you're thinking, right? Not always. In this case, it was something different. So I asked twice. I said, really? Really? I'm supposed to go to this party? And they said yes. And they were absolutely right. I was so glad I did. I met some wonderful people, and I made some great connections, and I was really, really happy that I went. So again, they know better than we do about what's going on, who's going to be at the party, who's not, what's going to happen, that kind of thing. So ask your angels. It can't hurt, right? Another way to get them to come around is lighting a candle. Like this candle has 4 wicks in it. This is lit right now because I wanted the angels to help me with this video and help me to give you the information in the right way because it involves them. Hello. So you light a candle, but you have to light a candle with the intention that, please angels come in and help give me guidance here. And you can even just meditate with the lighted candle, and that they'll come in with that because it's something spirits can be attracted to. But again, you got to ask for the angels who are there for your highest good. So in conclusion, when in doubt, invite those angels in to help because they know everything about everything. They see the big picture, right? And also please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you can because it's free and it really helps the algorithm so that more people will find my channel, okay? So help me out there. I'd appreciate that. And in love and light, I'll see you next time.